review some of that stuff today. And we're going to be learning about horizon. Have you guys heard about horizon? Who knows what that word is? So have you all seen how teachers and librarians can look up books on the computer to see if we have them in the library?
Yeah.
Right? And that's called horizon. That's called an online catalog. Okay? So we're going to be learning about horizon today, so that you all can look up books on your own and to see if we have them in our library. So this is what it looks like. Have you ever seen this screen? Is this new to you, this screen like this?
Yes.
This is new to you, huh? So this is called our online catalog. And you see it has our school name at the top. So if you log on to this, you want to make sure it says Hawkridge and not a different school, because every now and then someone logs on under a different school number. Yes, do you have a question?
I saw that before, and there's if you click one of those things, there's lots of books on.
Yes. This tells every book that we have in our library. Yeah, so if you want a book about cats, then you can find out all the books in our library that we have about cats. Or if you like dinosaurs, you can check it out and see how many books we have about dinosaurs, and it tells you exactly where to go to find them. So the first thing I want to do is show you a great way to explore our library. And that would be if you aren't sure what book you want. You're not quite sure. You've already read a Magic Treehouse book, so you don't want one of those. And you've already read a Nate the Great book, so you don't want one of those. You're just not sure what you want. Well, watch what you can do. You can explore the library. This will give you ideas on a different book you can check out. For example, look at all these different categories of things we have in our library. Girls, can you scoot in just a little bit? There you go. I want everyone to be able to see. So what are some examples of books we have in our library? Who would like to read one? Yes.
Human Body and Health.
Human Body and Health. What's another one?
Famous People.
Famous People. That's kind of fun. What section of the library would we find famous people? Raise your hand if you think you know. Yeah. Do you not sure? Yes.
300.
Yes.
Biography.
In biography. And what section is that? Who can point? Can everybody as a class point to where biographies are? Keep going this way. They're way back there, right? That's our biography section.
Yeah.
Those are books about people. People who have done something important, or they're known for something special. All right, guys, focus back up here. Focus up here. Okay, what else do you see on here as things that we have in our library? Yes?
Craft events.
Craft, arts and crafts? Current events? Yes?
Holidays.
Holidays. Now wait, look what else is down here. I don't want you to forget about these buttons. There's more. So what if you're looking on this page and you're like, yeah, nothing's really interesting on that page. I don't really want to go to that page. Then you come down here and you click on more. And you have more things. What looks interesting? Science. Everyone's saying science. Now watch this. So you come in the library and you decided that you want a good book for the weekend, but you just really don't know what kind of book you want. Well, you know you like science, so let's start there. Wow, now you have more choices. So now Horizon is going to ask you, okay, who likes science in this room? Oh my goodness, so many people. What's your name? Shantini. Shantini, you like science. Which part of science do you think is interesting to you? Would you like to choose one of these? Which one would you like to click on? Do you want to come up and click on one that you like? Come up and pick one. So she knows that it's Friday and she wants a great book about science and she needs to get something. Okay, so she's going to, oh, now she has more choices. So she knows that she likes science. She knows that she likes experiments. So now she has to decide Well, what kind of experiments? Do you want to pick which kind you like? Oh, she's going to choose again. Come on up. Come on up. Animals? Okay, let me help you with that. Here, can I move it down? All right, click on animals. Okay. Now we have some information. This is a list. How many books do we have that are related to experiments and animals? What's this number? So in our library, we have 12 books that are science, experiments, animals. That's quite a few. So it's Friday afternoon. And you know it's going to be a long weekend, and you're going to have some quiet time, and you're going to have some time to read. So you're going to go through all these books and say, which one looks good to me? All right, you stop me when I get to one that looks good to you. Sometimes the cover tells us a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. What do you think? You see one yet? Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going.
I don't know.
What do you think? Wait a minute, now watch this. Maybe you don't see one on that page. Always look at the bottom. What does this say? It says next. Why don't you push on that? Sometimes towards the bottom of the board you have to touch a little higher than the actual name. There you go. Now, you have more. So if you don't find what you want on the first page, make sure you go to the second page. All right, do you see anything on the second page that looks interesting to you? Wormology.
Wormology.
Is that interesting? Do you want to go back to the first page? Okay, so watch this. Previous. All right, now you got to choose or else I'm going to have to choose. So, I'm going to go down. You tell me when to stop. Cricketology. The first one, butterflies and moths. Okay, well, we're going to click on it. Butterflies, she found a book. So now she's got a great idea for a weekend reading book. Weekend book to read. Okay. Butterflies and moths. Now, raise your hand if you see the author's name. Now, be careful because there's a couple names on there. Ooh, who's the author? Yes. Not sure? Do you know it?
I think
You can't see? Okay, put your hands down. Wait, hold on. Put your hands down for just 1 second. Everyone put your hand down. Raise your hand if you know the author's name for sure. Okay, what is it? No. Yes.
Pasco Elaine.
Oh, right.
Elaine Pasco. Yes. So that's who the author of this book is. All right. Now, this screen that tells us lots of information. First of all, it shows us the cover. And who doesn't like a nice, beautiful cover? Don't we all? Don't we all really like a pretty cover of a book? Sure, we do. So it shows us the cover of the book. It tells us who the author is. It tells us who took the photographs. But wait a minute. It tells us some very important information. We need to know everything in this box. We need to know everything in this box. Who can tell me if this book is checked in, if this book is checked out, or if it's on hold? Raise your hand if you know the status. Status means, is it available, not available? Raise your hand if you know the status of this book. It's checked in. Well,
What does that mean?
what does that mean? What does checked in mean? What do you think? I'm going to let you think about that. I think you
It
know.
means like somebody grabbed it and read it.
Okay. What do you think it means?
It's in the library.
It's in the library. You know how when you come into the library and you put your books on the counter, if you want to check them in, right? So when the librarian sits behind the desk and scans the books after you've brought them
That's
back.
what I said.
She's checking them in, right? Because you've already read them, and that's what you said, right? So checked in. So if a book is checked in, you all, if a book is checked in, does that mean you could check it out? It means you could check it out, right? What if it's checked out? What does it mean if it says checked out? Yes.
You can't get it.
Say again?
Somebody already checked it out.
Somebody else already has it checked out. That means you can't get it today. Okay? Now, collection. That's the word that means which section of the library is it in. Now, we've talked about our everybody books. The picture books. These right here, right? The picture books. What section are the picture books in? What collection? Picture books, right? But where are they in our library? Where? Who can point? Just use your finger to point. Yes, look. They start here at the A's, and they wrap around this way towards the window over there. Who knows where the biography books are? We just said it. Everybody just point. Point to biography. They're over there on that wall. All right, this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to see who knows. Where would we find our fiction books, like our chapter books? Okay, wait, twist around a little bit further. That's right. See the shelves behind here? Look. The fiction books have an F on the spine. We've talked about this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves of fiction. All right, the final question. Everybody get ready to point and turn your body towards the area. Where would we find non-fiction? Non-fiction. And are those the books with Dewey Decimal numbers on the spine? Like the long 666.98, right? That's right. Okay, so here's the next question. Everyone put your hand down. I want to see a raise of hands. Who can tell me what collection, if you wanted this book called, what's it called? Butterflies and Moths. If you wanted this book, what section would she need to walk to? Look at the screen. The answer's on the screen. What section would you need to walk to find it? Let's see if she can tell us. You want to point to it, or do you want to just say it? What do you think? She's processing. She's thinking. Come on up. Come on up. Say it again.
Non-fiction.
Stand up. All right, turn around. You got it right. Tell the class. You said it. Nonfiction. Right over there. Right over there. Who thinks they know how to find a book in the nonfiction section? Using these numbers. Who knows what these numbers are called again? You can have a seat.
Call numbers.
Call numbers. So we would need to go to that section there and look for, everyone say it together. 5,
9, 5, 7, 8.
So 595 point, we would say point, right? 78 PAS. Why does it say PAS? Do you know this? Why does it say PAS?
Because that's the first 3 letters of the author's last name.
Did everyone hear? What did he say? Why did he say it's PAS? I need everyone to sit down, all the way down. The first 3 letters of the author's last name. Yes. You may go to the bathroom, but I do not want everyone to start asking to go to the bathroom. Clear? Okay. You may get a pass and go and come right back. Thank you for asking. But we will not have everyone going to the bathroom. Okay. So that's how we would find that. All right, so now, who else comes up to the computer? I think you're going to come up to the computer next. Come on up. Come on up. Now, it's Friday afternoon, and you guys came to the library together, but you don't like books about